Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, so I want to go into a little topic. Food shortages. This is going on. It's happening for a couple of months, and it's gonna keep getting worse if you keep following what's going on. Ukraine and Russia started the war a couple of months ago. Gas go up. You know, food prices go up. Nothing's happening to the factories. Nothing. Everything's good. But they can't really say why they're raising the prices like that or crazy. Like they're doing it with the gas. The gas is so better understood. But the food is not that understood. But now to make it something, that's what they do. COVID before everything. Read, man. Now they're burning down the food factories here in America, so they can have something to back them up and say, hey, there's food shortages. So they can also have insurance pay them a large sum of money for these factories and this situation's going on. But it's going on parallel to this situation. So they can have something to grasp us with and take all our money with and just take advantage of everybody that, it's just regularly working their jobs, going to school, taking care of their families, trying to live a simple life, a life worth living, without having to worry about people robbing you, about people, dismantling your things, about people going into your privacy, about people just treating you unhuman, you know what I mean? Like government has been doing for it. It's just the beginning. And hey, man, most people just having blind trust in the government and what they're doing and everything. They've been doing this forever. And the more I keep reading, the more it's just wow. And I'm not really just reading what's been happening lately, but what happened since years ago, since the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, 1900s. Oh my God, it's so incredible. It's like we're oh my God, and we just don't see none of that. Generations come and it's more program. It's more do what I tell you to do, or you go to jail, you this, that, and just this control and nah. You know what I'm saying? And just creating scenarios to back up what you say when it made no sense. So you just create the problem in order to bring out the solution. Motherfuckers. You know what I mean? This is all the politics textbooks and all the strategic textbooks and all the everything that they study and that they know very well. It's all in there. And that's what they use. We need to prepare ourselves for all these things, for all the stupidity they create, all this monopoly of well, that's what they got. That's their strong point. The monopoly of violence. You know what I mean? They control violence. They don't allow you or me or something to get all mad and crazy outside like and defend our rights. They will automatically look at you as you're the wrong one and turn against you. But you know you're not. And the people who are woke know you're not. The people who know, understand, and read know you're not. They know you're not. But it's not advantageous for them to acknowledge that you're right and what you're saying is correct. They'll catalog you as crazy, as out of your mind, as all this. They've been doing it for years. But now there's crazy stuff going on, like real crazy, out of the mind shit going on, that the government itself is bringing onto the people to accept, and the people are grasping it like they're just programmed fucking brainless zombies or something. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, hey, let's analyze, let's think, let's stop this These people are using us in all the ways. And this technology, poof, this technology is getting worse by the day. And people don't even know about this technology coming out. I go on search of this technology coming out that came out last year, that came out the year before. And I don't hear nobody knowing about like AR, how advanced AR is, how already military uses, how already the police are using it, how already, dude, drones came out like a couple of years ago. Now they're using drones to fight their wars. Now there's drones going over there destroying whole cities without the presence of humans on the drones or anything like that. It's remote control from miles far away. And they could create like adding more antennas to it things so it can get farther and further and further and blow up even more shit further and further and further. Now it's just like, fuck the enemy, we protect us. So now they could just start a whole bunch of shit, blame other countries, and then wipe their asses clean. These things have been in the plans to try to do it, controlling the masses. You know what I'm saying? Finding ways. Now they found ways of controlling the masses. Oh my God! Genetically in the DNA with RNA, installing RNA, which is the information that is in the DNA, the information, the informational structure which composes the DNA and tells you like how that living being of that DNA should be and the information that you had. They could control that. They could add information. They could like a newborn baby just upload a whole bunch of information, and it doesn't even have to have cyborg yet. Do you understand what's going on? I know you don't. But you need to. If you don't care, if you just you're gonna regret it in a couple of years. You're gonna look back and you're gonna say, what the fuck? Why did I do? Why didn't I see this? And I understand. And I'm not even mad at you. But I am mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... So, I'm gonna keep studying. I'm gonna keep doing what I can do. Peace and love. In due time. Time will tell. Because there are things that are just unforgivable. And God is good. God is good. This fight that we thought was very, very strong and like, oh my God, it's so strong in our minds and our beings and all this. Now it's gonna get stronger, worse. Because now the hands that would be hitting you and the batons are gonna be hitting you because you're breaking the law, because you're speaking too loud, because you're expressing your feeling. Now it's not gonna be so soft as you are. Now it's not gonna be like flesh and bone punches. Now it's not gonna be things like that. Now it's gonna be robots, metal on you, bah! Remote control or AI programmed already. They already have everything. They already got canine cyborgs. They already got canine dogs that are robots. You don't know about that. They already bred babies without the need of ovaries and none of that. It's born. Years ago, clone was a thing. Nobody talks about it. Everything that it's important, big, and actually life-changing, slowly. They don't tell you about it clearly. Then, when they want you to know about it, it's already too late. Too late. And it's crazy how all these people, they just do the things, get caught. Some have no scruples. Yes, we did it. We do it. Yes. Some others just look at you in your face. Don't give a fuck. Even less, they lie to your face. You know, I respect the person who's just, you know, they did the wrong thing. We're like, yes, we did it. It doesn't matter the attitude. If it's that he's having fun, saying it, whatever. It's up to them. But now we know you did it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being so brave. I accept the consequences. But somebody who's just like, damn, denies it all the way, but knows it did that and it's doing it and it's fucking you over. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Oof. If that's bad in a person, that is a person you could just like, I don't have nothing to do with you. What about the fucking government that controls every aspect of your fucking life, your family, you, everything? One day you're okay, you've been your whole life raising your kids. Your whole life raising your kids, loving your kids, struggling. You give your whole life for this kid. You give your whole life for your family. And some son of a bitch, because he's having a fucking bad day, is gonna stop you and ruling your fucking life, your son's life, and then you find and come out that your son is dead on the news. That's fun. It's funny. Cool. Yeah. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not asking you to like, oh, let's go crazy. No. Learn. Study. But don't just study and read and oh my god, and this and that. Like they want to teach you in school to memorize a whole bunch of shit. Analyze. Think what you're reading. Put 2 and 2 together. Sit the fuck down with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, what? This happened. Okay, this happened. Just like you sit down and analyze a whole bunch of gossip. Or how this connects to this. Or why this bitch this and this. Or why this hoe this and that. This nigga this and... No. You're wasting time, energy, precious mental capacity. You're just losing everything. You're just in things that you're not supposed to be distracted about. You shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your neighbors. Fuck all those people talking shit about you. Fuck you for talking shit about people. That's not what you need to be focusing on. You know what I'm saying? Expand your mind a little bit. So you can know what's going on. So when somebody just comes to you and talking a bunch of bullshit looking pretty and wants to convince you of bullshit, nonsense, crap, like you're some fucking type of idiot, you just eat it all up, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? You. Not that person again with the information. That person probably was fooled. He's probably dumber than you are. But you have ideas in your head about this person. Assumptions and shit that probably doesn't let you see your own worth. You know what I'm saying? You're too busy gossiping and talking shit. You're just distracted. Wake up, people. Let's not let these people do whatever the fuck they want no more with us. You know what I'm saying? Because now now the food that we need, everybody needs food. They've been tampering with our food, poisoning our food for years, genetically modifying our foods, and now this crap that they call food and we consume every fucking day, getting us sick, cancers, a whole bunch of ulcers, a whole bunch of shit for all this unnatural fucking food. And now they're probably burning the they're burning the factories. They're probably burning them because, I don't know, somebody probably was decent enough. They're like, okay, let's go analyze these people. There's been a lot of cases, people going this, people going that, food had to be retrieved, food after this and that. I don't know what's going on. Probably they didn't want this, so now they're going through the process. Oh, this is the perfect time for this. There's a war. Price going up. but we can produce, but there isn't really a shortage of food. So we must create a shortage of food. Okay, let's analyze this. Let's get together. Alright, things happen, we have insurance, we get full payment back. And then what happens? We get more money from the foods that we sell. Twice as much. That's enough. So they're getting fucking money everywhere. And we keep losing our money. Now we gotta spend 3 times the amount of a food plate when we were already complaining about the price of that plate before. So now what's gonna happen? They're not gonna raise the salary so you could have money to eat. No, not gonna do it. And what they spoke about salary raising was 2 years ago, and that they're gonna do it by 2024 to raise $2 on the minimum wage. Are you? When these people print money on a daily for themselves, money that goes back to them. That's why you see these motherfuckers making billions and trillions and all these things, and everybody else, you see them struggling to make $100,000 a year. And you dare and tell me in my face that that is a lot of money. You dare and tell me in my face that I need to accept that money. Oh wait, I'm being too generous. Way too generous. That I need to take and make $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and that's a lot of money. I need to do everything I need to do with that money. And if I intend to make that $100,000, I'm gonna have to go through so much processing and so much detailing on telling the government where I got that money, how I got that money, why am I in this earning bracket, how did I make it here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, this can't go on. And don't even get me started with this, all these movements going on, this fucking Big Brother creating movement, that just throwing like a whole bunch of bullshit to the people down here for mind control. Oh, now a man is not a man. Now a woman is not a woman. Now if a person declares, if a grown ass man identifies himself as a kid, say a 13-year-old, a 47-year-old man identifies himself as a teenager, say a 13-year-old, and he says that he is a 13-year-old boy in a 47-year-old body. So that gives him the right to have sex and date another 13-year-old because he identifies himself with that. Bitch will fucking rip your heads off. You're telling me that you're okay with saying that if me, a man, full-blown man, you see me, I got a dick, 2 balls, sperm coming out of there, everything, a whole bunch of testosterone on me, like everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man. You're telling me that if I identify myself as a woman, I say I'm a woman, okay? I identify myself as a woman, and I go and do some surgery or whatever to look a little bit more like a woman. I have a dick though, just to look a little bit more soft and shit, you know, whatever. You're telling me that person's a woman. You're telling me I'm a woman because I did that. And not only that, because I went through a process of, you know, whatever, a process of pain, unnatural process of chemicals and stuff to change biologically and everything. How is that normal? How is that natural? How is that acceptable? How is that something that is okay? And you're telling me not only that that person is allowed to do that, which they are, go ahead with that, but don't come to me with some bullshit. You could do whatever you want with your life, but don't come to me telling me that that should be, and that I have to like see you as a woman when I know you're a man. No. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. And if we see each other, you tell me, oh, I'm gay, I'm this and that, and I see you like a woman, and like, I could play with you, I could play the role, whatever, like, okay, yeah. Oh, hey, how you doing, girl? Whatever, you know what I mean? I don't care. But you coming up to me and telling me that if I call a man, which is a man, thinks it's a woman, if I call this man a man, I'm going to jail because, man. Ooh, like, no. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen people going to jail for saying to another person, motherfucker, or suck my dick, or none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You're a man, you're a man, you're a woman, you're a woman. It should be a disgrace for people like this. How are you gonna tell me a man is losing in the man's category of swimming? It's in the 600th place or whatever. I don't care. Could be in the hundreds. I don't care. Whatever his capacity was. And he was like, oh man, I suck. You know what I mean? He felt he sucked. So he's like, oh, there's a thing. Things happening, you know, things going on right now. Oh, there's time to turn from the water. Everybody chaos and shit. Yeah, nice. Fuck you. Okay, so this man goes and says, okay, I'm gonna go through a process. Just get more estrogen on me, you know, a bunch of things. And then I'm gonna go to the women's category. Man, I'm a man. I'm gonna go to the women's category and swim. See how I do there? Oh my God! How surprising! A man now goes to the women's division and places first. And they call him the fastest woman alive. Yo, this is a joke. This is like jokes just coming in and out. You know what I mean? Like, is it? But it's not a joke. It's not a laugh. It's real life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to hit you with all this. Oh, life is a simulation. Life and this and that. If it's a simulation, I don't give a fuck. I feel it clearly, and everybody around me feels it clearly, and it feels real. You know what I'm saying? I hit you, and it's not a simulation. We're not simulating that I hit you. You're gonna feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? So with all this brings consequences, and all this brings pain, and all this brings nonsense that everybody needs to wake the fuck up and see. You know what I'm saying? I'm fed up with all this bullshit. I didn't want to need to say anything. I didn't want to need to come out in here and say these things. But I have been feeling the need. And apparently, I'm gonna need to do it more often. Because this is getting out of hand. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. 4 plus 4 is not 5, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You have proven, okay, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are stupid, dumb, and easily targeted to change their mind and control their minds and their ways. Fine. But not all of us, motherfuckers, alright? So baby, stop playing games. Okay? What you should be doing up there with all your power and all your stuff is thinking better ways of helping and not fucking everybody else's life to help yourself, but helping everybody else's life will make your life possible. You know what I'm saying? Make your life possible. But what do you want? Oh, we know you make it possible, but we don't want you to know you make it possible. We want you to know that we came here on our own bullshit, and we made it here. And you're there because you are there. And you can only be there. Fuck you. Know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these games. Doesn't mean I'm not playing the game. But I'm tired of these games. You playing this game. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna work. And if it works, you know history, baby. Peace. You know history.